Hi guys, my name is Sandy. I'm a homeschooling mom to two boys. Next year they're going to be going into 9th grade and 11th grade, so I've got two high schoolers. This is going to be our 8th year homeschooling, and I'm going to make a video today to show you our 2024-2025 curriculum picks. Here are my curriculum picks for my upcoming 9th grader. He had requested to do some more offline work rather than online curriculum, so there's going to be a few changes from what I had used for my older son when he was in 9th grade. I'm going to start going subject by subject and giving you guys a breakdown of it. So starting with math, he's going to be using geometry next year. He did Algebra 1 this year in 8th grade, and he said he wants an offline textbook version for geometry. I had this, I saved this, I had bought this for my older son, but he said he wanted to do an online program, so he was using CTC. This is perfect that my younger son wants to use an offline program, and I'm so thankful that I saved it. It comes with a DVD. This is the test booklet. And this is the actual text with the lessons. And this is the student workbook. For language arts, my 9th grader is going to be using language lessons for a living education from Master Books. My older son had loved Easy Peasy and it worked well for his learning style, but my younger son is a completely different learning style, and we are in a different place in our homeschool right now. We're not in the same place we were 2 years ago. So I picked this up. It's a brand new curriculum. If you guys want to see a closer look at it, just let me know, and I can make a video for it. I don't think I've seen anything yet on YouTube for it. This is all in one. It is a little bit light on the literature. It comes with Pilgrim's Progress, which you read one chapter a week, and that's all that's required or scheduled. And it should be pretty easy for him to read that. And on top of it, they're supposed to have like a list of other books on the back of this that you can pick from for his literature. He's going to be pulling his literature from his history curriculum. So yes, this is all in one. It has writing. It has picture studies, not too many though from when I flipped through it. It has vocabulary. It has grammar. And it's very, very straightforward. I think he should be able to do this completely on his own with no problems. It has excellent instructions for getting different assignments completed. And also my older son had read this book. It's a biography for 9th grade about Shawn Michaels. So I saved the book and I'm going to have him read this sometime during the year. And I'm going to go into history now, because he's going to be getting a lot of his literature selections from history, since the since language lessons for living education only comes with the Pilgrim's Progress, and that's it for reading. He is going to be using the Guest Hollow, American History Year 2. Both of my kids, my 11th grader and my 9th grader, are going to be working through this together. Here's some of the books that I've collected that go with it. This is the main spine. It's a Patriots History. This is one of the books, March. Most Dangerous. And this is Modern American History. Bomb. And FDR. And we're probably going to add in some audiobooks as well. Guest Hollow also scheduled in a Roaring Twenties book by Time, and I found this one on sale for like $4 at Thrift Books, so I ended up getting this instead. And it does have a Roaring Twenties section in it. So for $4, I felt I'm going to go with this. You can't go wrong. And this history does not have a timeline, but it does have a workbook. Here are some examples of the workbook. Every week they can fill one of these out, so I made a few copies for both kids. And here is the workbook page. It doesn't have as many components as the Whirlwind World History does, but that's a newer curriculum. This is an older one. He is also going to be using Guest Hollow for biology. Here's some of the stuff I had left over from my older son when he used it. He loved the program, and I think it's going to work really well with my younger son. This is the DVD that went with it. Wicked Plants. And I have a whole video on this, so if you wanted to see a closer look at it, you could just watch the video. This is a new book I bought. Our microscope does not work the best, so I got this book in order for him to see some of these images up close and better. The Cartoon Guide to Genetics. And the Hot Zone. I've got everything written out that he's using this year. For math, it's Geometry Math UC. Language Arts, Language Lessons for a Living Education 9. And he's most likely going to end up doing a book study as well. He's been mixing in some book studies from Moving Beyond the Page this year just to break up his language arts a little bit. Science, he's going to use Guest Hollow Biology. History, Guest Hollow American History. And electives, he's going to be doing Easy Peasy Foundations. It's like a speech and study skills course. Easy Peasy Art Appreciation. And Spanish 2. That's pretty much everything my 9th grader is going to be using for next year. I had to switch up a few things just to tailor his learning style compared to what my older son had used. But I think he's going to be excited for the school year once it gets started. If you have any questions, just ask them down below. Bye, guys!